Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. Yeah, ADA also moved down quite impulsively yesterday after the last video. We broke down a little bit further, found support at this support level that I indicated before to you, this ascending trend line of the larger triangle here that you can see. Here on the chart, there is a potential to count this as the entire move that occurred since May as an Elliott wave triangle that was supposed to be breaking and still is supposed to be breaking to the downside. So yesterday we talked about that after the triangle we probably already saw here a first wave in white, the wave 2, that we are now in the wave 3, and in the wave 3 that we've seen a wave 1 in red, which is the subwave, a wave 2 in red, and we might now be in the third wave. And again, in this third wave, we really might have seen the first down and the second up. So it's all about going into those fractals, understanding what happens there. Again, we doing some micro counting here. I always have to highlight that. This is sometimes a bit uncertain, but what you can see at the moment at least, that there is a potential that this is of that wave 3, the first wave down after we completed a WXY pattern in a wave 2, that this was the first wave of the third wave of the third. If this is the case, we should see a strong sell-off today or in the next couple of days. That this here was a wave 2 up, maybe complete, because it has a corrective nature, and we will come down next in a wave 3. There will be a 4 and a 5 to complete wave 3 in red. Important to understand how far did we retrace. We retraced to the 38.2% fib level. That is an ideal target. Well, it's not the ideal target for a wave 2, but it's one possible target, which was here at around 44.5 cents. As you can see, all we did at the moment was to retest this sort of bear flag, this channel from below, and we've seen a bearish reaction to it. Now, based on the fibs, we could also in this wave 2 definitely move higher. One key level would be the 44.8 cent level, that's the 50% fib level, and the 61.8, which is at 45.2 cents. From here we can reverse down in a wave 3 as well. But as long as we don't get above this ascending trend line, the focus could now be on lower, and obviously a move below 43.1 cents would confirm that we are in a wave 3 down, which in itself should be a 5-wave move. But overall, if this really is a wave 3 of a wave 3 of a wave 3, it should be quite an impulsive sell-off. If we don't see that, it would suggest that we are still in the wave 2, because we always need to be aware that such a wave 2, especially if we have only reached a 38.2% fib level, could become something like this, A, B, C, where the wave 2 will only end up here. So at the moment, there is a chance we come down from here. It's not necessarily high confidence yet. We've really only reached a very shallow retracement level. But let's see. I think in the next few hours we will know more. Gave you the key breakout point. Of course, if we now break back above this ascending trend line, I think the key resistance level, the next one will be that 50% fib level at 44.8 cents, and then the 61.8 at 45.2. As always, if we get above the 78.6% fib level, which is the 78.6% fib level at 45.7 cents, it will be quite unlikely that it still is a wave 2, and then we might need to look for something else. But for now, we're focusing here on lower, maybe already now or after a little bit of a move up, then come down. Important to understand is, I think, the higher level trend, the higher level pattern, and the focus at the moment remains further on the downside, especially after this impulsive setup that we have started to see yesterday. Yeah, and that is my update about ADA. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.